The US government thinks you're lying. They will check what you're sharing on Instagram and meet you in person before allowing you to enter the country. Every single Indian who applies for a US visa starts from a position of doubt. And now, in 2025, it has become tougher than ever. In my last video, I talked about how America has shut its doors on Indian workers with a 90 lakh rupee H-1B visa fee. What about the US tourist visa? The US has introduced some of the biggest visa changes in years. There are new fees, longer wait times, and stricter rules. So if the process is getting so much more difficult, is all the effort really worth it? What makes this single stamp so powerful even with all the new restrictions? And why do millions of Indians still line up year after year, even with all the rising fees and long waits? Let's find out. Every US visa application begins with the doubt that you are not coming back to your home country. According to Section 214B of the US Immigration and Nationality Act, every tourist visa applicant is legally presumed to be lying, and it is your job to prove them that you are not. First, the in-person interview is now mandatory for everyone. Until recently, children and seniors could skip this interview. From September 2025, every applicant must appear in person. Second, you cannot apply for another country to avoid waiting time. For years, people have booked appointments in places like Thailand, UAE, or Sri Lanka, where the wait time for the US visa interviews were much shorter. They have officially ended third country visa stamping. You must apply from your home country without exceptions. Third, the entire screening process is now digital. Your DS-160 form now includes your social media handles, and officers go through your digital footprint during the interview. Make sure what's online about you matches what's on your form. And finally, the long waiting time. The latest US consulate data shows just how challenging it has become to get a slot. In New Delhi, the next available appointment is nearly a year away, while Chennai is better, around 3 months. You could plan 2 international trips in that time it takes to just get 1 interview slot. Even with all these challenges, over 1 million of Indians still apply every year, because getting this visa could change how you travel the world. The US visa interview isn't about luck, it's about preparation. The first thing officers look at is your strong ties to India. You need to show them that you will come back. Start with your professional ties, a stable job, a consistent role, or your own business. Bring an employment letter that confirms your position, salary, or approved leave. Next, your financial ties. Regular income, steady bank statements, and tax returns show stability. And finally, your family ties. A spouse, children, or parents who depend on you all strengthen your case that your roots are here and not abroad. So what can you actually do to improve your chances of getting approved? It all begins with your DS-160 form. Every answer you type there needs to match what you say at the counter. The US visa interview is also very different from the Schengen visa interview. You submit piles of data, wait weeks, and sometimes get calls for verification. The US does it faster. Most interviews barely last 2 minutes, and the officer decides right there. Keep your answers short, confident, and to the point. The officers only want clarity. Next, be smart with where you apply. Wait times vary across centers. Right now, Chennai is the fastest, while Delhi and Mumbai take much longer. A little research before booking can save you months. And if managing the DS-160, documents, and appointments feel overwhelming, that's where Atlys can help you. It finds the fastest available appointment within 45 days without paying extra to agents or middlemen. You can also use AI-powered assistance on Atlys to practice interview questions, refine your answers, and walk into your appointment feeling prepared and confident. So after all that stress, the longer wait, the stricter screening, and the tougher questions, is the US visa still worth it? Getting a US visa is your global upgrade which can give you visa-free or simplified access to over 40 countries and territories. It is one of the most powerful travel stamps that you can have as an Indian citizen. You could fly to Mexico or Costa Rica without applying for anything extra, spend your weekends in Turkey with an instant e-visa, or land in Qatar and Dubai and walk right through with a visa on arrival. Even parts of Europe like Georgia and Serbia open their borders for up to 90 days. And that's not by accident. Many countries trust the US screening process. If you have cleared the American security checks, they see you as low risk. That is why a single approval can save you months of paperwork and thousands of rupees in extra visa fees later. Even with every new rule, the demand keeps growing because it gives you more freedom and more access across the world. The H-1B visa might be out of reach for many, but the B1 and B2 are still some of the most powerful stamps you can get on your Indian passport. Tell me in the comments which city you would visit first once you land in the USA. And for more travel updates around the world, subscribe to Atlys Explorer, India's #1 travel channel.